Welcome back to the lecture video on transformers. So in the last lecture video we have learned about the construction of transformer. Now we shall understand the EMF equation of the transformer. So this is from the point of examination very important. Usually it will be asked for the examination. Derive the EMF equation of the transformer. So consider a transformer which have N1 primary turns, N2 secondary turns, E2 is the secondary induced voltage, E1 is the primary induced voltage. E2 is the secondary induced voltage, E1 is the primary induced voltage. So when you apply an alternating voltage to the primary, it drives an alternating current I. It drives an alternating current I1 in the primary, due to which an alternating flux will be produced. Because of these two are alternating, the flux produced is also alternating in nature. Let this alternating flux phi be like this. Phi is equal to, in the standard form I am writing, phi is equal to phi m sin omega t. Mark this as equation number 1. So phi is the magnetic flux, alternating flux. The instantaneous value is given by phi m sin omega t. So what is the standard form? Plus or minus, the angle should be there. No angle is given means what? This flux is taken as reference. Reference means if this is the 0 degree, means it is 0 degree. Now it is phi is here. If I treat that as a vector, then phi is here. So with respect to this, I am deriving V, I, everything. So phi as reference, with respect to that, I am deriving. That is called as reference. So now phi is equal to phi m sin omega t. So what is the induced voltage? Instantaneous induced voltage E1, small letter. Usually I will use small letters for instantaneous value, capital letter for the RMS value. Okay, small letter E1 is equal to minus N1 into d phi by dt, as I told earlier. Okay, now I will derive this minus N1 into d by dt of substitute phi m sin omega t here, phi m sin omega t, differentiating this, what I will get? E1 is equal to minus N1 into phi m into omega into cos omega t. Can I write like this? Yes. So now N1 into phi m into omega into sine of omega t minus phi, allied angle, 90 degree. So overall I can write like this: E1 is equal to omega, in place of omega I am writing 2 pi f phi m N1 sin omega t minus 90 degree. I will mark this as equation number 2. Now you compare equation 1 and 2. With respect to reference, what is the voltage? Primary induced voltage. It is lagging by 90 degree. Means if I write it here, the phi, it is lagging. The primary voltage E1 is lagging by 90 degree. That is the meaning of this. Okay. Now I don't want instantaneous value. I am repeatedly telling whatever the ratings or the specifications that we usually represent in electrical engineering is what? RMS value. So I need RMS value. So what is the RMS value? E1 is equal to maximum value, E max divided by root 2. Yes. What is E max here? You compare with the standard equation. E1 is equal to E max sin omega t minus 90 degree. E max sin omega t minus 90 degree. What is E max here? 2 pi f phi m into N1 is the E max, maximum voltage that is induced, divided by root 2. Now it will yield E1 is equal to, now it will yield E1 is equal to, what it will yield? E1 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N1. So and so volts. So E1 is equal to F 2 pi F, 4.44 into, because 2 pi F, 2 into 3.142 divided by root 2, you will do that, then you will get 4.44 into F into phi m into N1 volts. This is the RMS value of the induced voltage. Similarly, for the secondary voltage induced, I can write like this. For the secondary voltage induced, E2 is equal to 4.44 into F into phi m into N2 volts. N2 volts. Now you divide these two, E2 by E1. E2 by E1, 4.44 cancels, F cancels, phi m cancels, only N2 by N1 remains. So this is the transformation equation is equal to K, transformation ratio. This is the EMF equation of the transformer. Based on EMF equation, many numerical problems will be asked in the examination. Okay. So in the next lecture video, we will learn about the operation of the transformer on no load and on load. Thank you.